How did queer go from being a taunt to being something you'd want to put on a shirt?
The way to take the power out of the word is to say, yes, I am exactly what you're calling me, and I'm happy about it. A word only has power over you if you're opposed to it being used to describe you. And if you use it to describe yourself, that takes the power away.
If we want to give Spinster a makeover, what do you recommend?
What you need to do is take this out of my hand. There you go. Hold it up higher. Not that high. There you go. Put it right there and say, this is me. This is who I am. I am proud to be a spinster. Yes. Yes.
Spinster, what comes to mind?
Me.
Spinster, what do you think of the word spinster?
Fun.
Spinster.
It's very derogatory, okay? I mean, and it's very negative.
Spinster. What do you think of the word?
Unmarried lady.
Do you think it always has to be a negative? Because there's lots and lots and lots of single women in this city.
Yes, we've come a long way, but from my experience, women still want a man companion, not necessarily marriage.
You've never heard the term spinster before?
No, I can't say I have.
I can't think of it. I think it's an very old-fashioned word that doesn't describe, women today.
What's her status? What's her place in life? I mean, spinster.
Well, she doesn't have a man. She lives alone, and she's unhappy.
A spinster? I guess a person that doesn't, a person that doesn't do certain things.
Such as?
Sex. I just figured if you're not getting married ever and you're a spinster, what sex would you be having? With whom? With whom?
With whom? Spinster.
Never heard of it.
No, I didn't hear of it either.
It's so old you don't even have any association with it.
No.
Wow. So do you think if someone said, there are some fabulous spinsters coming over tomorrow night?
People?
Have you ever met a spinster you could love?
Hey, what?
Have you ever met a spinster you could love?
No.
Spinster? Someone older with no husband?
Some of these ladies in New York are real spinsters.
I'm widowed, but I plan on marrying again.
Do you think this term can get a new life as a positive term?
I think they should reinvent it. Really, it's necessary because a lot of women don't choose to marry, and if you don't, it shouldn't be considered a negative.
I'm not saying you have to be married. You could just be in a relationship, but it's nice to have somebody to cry to or enjoy with. Okay?
Spinster. No, nobody ever referred to me as a spinster. I don't think they use that term too much in New York City. It's a term that might be associated with people living in the Midwest or,
Let's ask this one. Ma'am, have you heard the term spinster before?
Spinster, yeah.
She doesn't know the term spinster. Will you explain it to her?
A spinster would be a woman that is not married over the age of, in Victorian times, it was over the age of 17. If you weren't married by 17, you would be considered a spinster.
What would you call a woman who's never been married?
Like, how old is she?
Maybe she's over 30.
I don't know, independent? I don't know. She does what she wants to do,
But let's just say that it's, being free.
Do you have any advice for women that have never been married in the city? There's a whole lot of them.
My advice? Do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. Just do it. It doesn't make a difference what other people think. It's a material.
You've made up your own rules.
I make up my own rules all the time. I break them and I make them. That's what rules are for.
I want to say hello to all the Spencers. How y'all doing? They call me Jay Futuro.
It's single, sexy spinsters. Yay! See? There you go.
So many in New York.
I am a homeless person.
You are?
Yes, I
would have never thought so.
Spencer, oh my God, you're cute.
You're
Can you
cute.
buy me a McDonald's sandwich?
What do you think of when you think of the term spinster?
Spencer, what used to be on Bugs Bunny commercial? I gotta say no more to you, right?
Are they spinsters? Well, they're a couple.